Boy, this thing sure is fun to shoot. That is for sure. This is a M&P 12 gauge, and it's a bullpup. And today we're going to be comparing this gun to the UTS 15, which is another bullpup style shotgun, which I have out here right now. They're both 12 gauges. We're just going to run through everything and look at the differences and see which one is more reliable in case you need it to defend yourself or just to have a lot of fun. Which gun would you choose? Welcome back to another video on FFA Outdoors. My name's Dennis, and today we're going to go over the two bullpup style shotguns that I have here. The UTS 15 12 gauge, which is this gun right here. This is a beast of a shotgun. I really like this shotgun, but I went to the gun store the other day, and specifically it was a gun store underground. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit what I did, and then we'll get right back to this video here. You're probably thinking, this does not look like this gun shop is underground, but it actually is. So here we go, underground. So you walk up through this storage unit. Hello there. And then you go through another storage unit the whole length, and when you get inside here, it's just a massive building full of guns, ammunition, and everything a gun nut like me dreams about. What do I know about guns? I'm 23 years old. But it is just absolutely beautiful. And they have all kinds of guns, but I am here for one specific gun. It's not in full automatic. It's not an AR. Oh, it's not that. I wish it was. But I am here for this gun right here. But I'm not old enough. I really wish it was for that gun. I'm actually here for the shotguns. Take a look at the top shelf there. You got all these different kinds of shotguns. Mine is already off the shelf there. There's some Kel-Tecs and the UTS 15. But right here, that'll be it. Thank you. I have my M&P 12. Side by side with the UTS 15. Okay. So small over here. And I get a free shirt because I bought a gun, right? Yep. Alright. You know what? I kind of like that one. Let's get into the video. Pretty cool, right? Alright, so first things first, let's start at the end of the guns and let's just move our way this way and let's just look at all the differences, and then we'll shoot it with a couple different kinds of ammo. So the first big difference that you can see on this gun is actually the grip here on the M&P 12. It has a beautiful hand grip here to pump the action versus the UTS that does not have that. And they both have, you can both interchange to different chokes, which that is very nice. But let's get into the real stuff and let's shoot these guns. Let's see how we do this here. We got to make sure this is locked in on safe. And then when you push the shell in there, you use your other thumb or finger, whatever, and you push the release here, it just makes it easier to load. You can try to push it in with your strength, but it wears out your finger. Like, it's just easier to push this in and load shell in there. So that's the only difference. This one is definitely not, I don't think it's faster at loading. I think it's a little bit slower, a little bit more cumbersome, not as nice. All right, so I got the UTS loading up right now. I do have the M&P 12 loaded, and it holds 14 plus one more in the chamber, which is 15 rounds. And this thing does the same thing. The last one, you just lay in here and you close the door. This is what I like about loading this gun. It is definitely a lot easier than loading the M&P 12. Now, you know, granted, you're loading 3-inch shells. You do not get 7 on each side. Ejected it nicely, and so did my ear. Never forget your ears, boys. What do we have here, boy? All right, what's going on? Yeah, has a slight kick to it. It performed pretty well. There was 2 full shells that I had to dig out, but that's not too bad. I'm surprised how well it did on the low brass. Usually it doesn't like low brass, but I guess it likes these low brass. So let's see how this thing does. Then we get this switch here. You just push this over. Now you're ready to go to the other side of the barrel. Notice how the ammunition keeps just, you know, falling out the bottom here, and there's actually marks on my hand right there from the ammunition hitting my hand, and I don't really like that. You know, it's okay. It shoots nice. Like, this thing just feels so much nicer, and it pumps so nice with the handle here. This thing didn't jam once, okay? So that's a big plus. Let's put a couple more rounds in each one, and let's just see. You know what? Let's do a one-handed shot and see if it comes back or if it goes up, to see how well balanced these things are. We'll do a one-handed shot on this. We'll do a one-handed shot on that. Sorry, Risk. All right. Let's shoot it with one hand. Let's see how balanced these things are. All right, here we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's fairly well balanced. It just wants to come back, doesn't really want to kick up. Now, the big question is, yeah, this thing is definitely a little bit heavier, and it feels nice in my hands. So let's see if we can shoot this thing single-handed. Take it off safe. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely has a little bit more kick to it. What I mean by a little more kick, I mean I think it wants to come up a little bit more. I'm gonna have to look at the footage, but it just felt like that in my hand, that it would like to come up a little bit more. Which, who's gonna shoot single-handed anyway? You're not gonna be going down the street like this. Why did I say street? Just wanna shoot single-handedly, and you wanna shoot around the barn or something, because a bear's after you, you could, but I feel like this thing, it handles a little bit nicer with one hand. Obviously you got to use the other hand, reload, but Diet Coke. Wow. You guys decide which gun you would like best, that you think is more reliable, more good looking. I think this one wins for reliability. This one did not jam once, and I've shot this gun multiple times and it has jammed for me before, and it jammed a little bit today. This gun has never jammed for me yet, so I would say this gun for reliability. Things that I don't like about this gun is selector switch for which tube you want to empty out first on here. So you move it either left or right. And one thing that I don't like about this, that's a little bit of a con, is on this gun you can have the selector switch on the center, so you can be with both sides at the same time, or you can move it to the either side, which this one is back here and this one is in the forearm. I'm not quite sure which one I like the best. I wish this one you could put it in the center and use both of them. But that's okay. Another thing that is pretty big that I don't like on this gun is the way you load it. On the instructions how to shoot this gun, they show a picture of you setting the gun down on the end on a clean surface, and you put the ammo in here, and while you're putting ammo in here, you push this in to release the little tab there so you can push it in better. Not a very efficient way of loading, if you ask me. That's pretty much the things that I don't like about it. Now, what I do love about it is very compact. It is easy to handle. It's got the grip here, it's got the grip here, and the safety is on either side. The pump release is right here, and it's just a very, it's a very easy gun to use. Now, this gun right here, if you start from here and just come all the way back, I would say the first thing that I don't like about this gun is the selector switch. I'm just kidding. I like the selector switch. You can put it in the center and you can shoot both sides of the tubing right away. I guess the thing that I don't really like about this gun is it would be nice if this thing had a handle here. It would make it more stable, but it's not too bad. But I guess the reason I'm hating on this a little bit is because it champed so much for me before. But today I can't really say there's anything that I really hate about this thing. I really love how you load this gun. That's a big plus. That's what I really like about this gun. I really like the way you load this thing. So, but you guys decide. You guys decide which one you would choose if you were in a situation where you needed a gun with 15 rounds. Hopefully you'll never get into that situation. I'll see you sometime later. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching another video on FFA Outdoors. I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys want to, go ahead, buy yourself a shirt. I'll leave the link in the description down below. And if you guys love videos, gun videos, any type of videos like this, you can click right here to see my video on the UTS 15. And if you can click right over here, you will see all my hunting videos, playlist, and all my shooting gun playlist. So, and if you click right over here somewhere, you can subscribe. So, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.